What's up, my people? Coming to you from Studio A at my house. I'm not really a big deal yet, but I will be one day, maybe, I don't know. But I'm wearing my fedora hat I just thrifted today. I'm gonna take you along with me, but before that, I wanna talk to you about the top 3 tips when starting out reselling online. Tip number 1 is the brand, right? If you're looking at reselling, you have Old Navy right here and you have a brand from Nordstrom's over here. Which brand's gonna sell for more? The Nordstrom's brand, right? It costs more, it's gonna resell for more. Old Navy brand costs less, it's not gonna resell for more, right? Okay, so it's just like antiques or anything. If this painting is by a well-known artist and is highly desirable, it will yield more money at an auction, right? If that is just a print or painted by an artist that's not well known, it's not going to bring near the money. It's the same thing with clothing and shoes. So brand is the most important thing. You want to look for the high-end brands or brands that are the most desirable. Okay, number 2, coming to you from a former teacher, that's why I have a pointer and a little board, is price. All right, so price is very important as well. For example, if you're selling an Under Armour polo for $20 online, sells every day for $20. If you can source that item for $2 from a garage sale or Goodwill bins or wherever, $2 into 20 after fees and everything, you're gonna make more than $10 and probably sell it within a week, right? It's easy money. But if that same polo costs $10 from the thrift store and it sells for $20, I don't know if it's worth your time. You'll probably get about $5 profit on that item after fees and shipping, all the costs, right? Taxes. So price is very important. The cost of the item and the selling price, you have to think about that. And the best way to find how much prices sell for are comps. So if you are using eBay, which I feel like is the easiest app to use comps, even if you're selling on Poshmark, Mercari, anywhere, Facebook Marketplace, you can look at comp prices. So you go to sales and you go to the tab sold listings, not completed listings, sold listings. That's how much they actually sold for. If you don't do that, you can go and see that everybody's asking $20,000 for this painting. Everyone's asking $20,000. But if you go to sold listings, this painting actually only sells for $10,000, not $20,000. So people always come up to me and say, oh my gosh, this thing sells for $20,000. I'm gonna make so much money on it. No, go to sold listings. It's what people will pay for it that matters. Just like in the stock market, a stock's only worth what someone will pay, right? So price is the number 2 top tip. Now, with just about everything, condition is key. When you're talking about rare cars that sell for tons and tons of money going across the Barrett-Jackson auction block, if they're not in good condition, they're not going to bring great money compared to those that are in mint condition. Same thing with clothing. If it has a hole, if it has a stain, if it has a defect, you have to pay attention to condition. So I would recommend is if you find that item, you need to look it over front and back everywhere. Are there stains? Are there any threads coming out? Are there any holes? Condition is key. For example, if you find a pair of jeans that are worth $30, but the bottom hems are all beat up and there's a hole like underneath where like your knees rub, that could bring the jeans all the way down to $10. So it's not worth it. But then again, it goes back to price. If you find that pair of jeans for $1 and you can sell them for $10 or $12, it might be worth your time. But if those jeans you paid $8 for and they sell for $30, that'd be worth your time too. But if you paid $8 and they're tattered up and they only sell for $10, it's not worth your time. So brand, price, condition, easy. From a teacher's perspective, I want to make it as easy as possible and as quick as possible for you. So you need to remember brand, price, comps, and condition. You take those three things and you'll be smooth sailing. Now, come to the thrift store with me and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Before I take you thrifting, I want to give you a disclaimer. Don't take offense to any of these brands if you wear them. This is simply for reselling purposes only. This has nothing to do with you wearing the brand. All right, today we're going into our first thrift store. It's a sunny day and it just happens to be a Goodwill. I come in, find a cart they just rolled out. It has Columbia, pretty good brand, passing that up. Under Armour, $9.99, too much. Find this polo, regular polo. I'm gonna pass it up, but this polo has a rugby style collar. It sells for quite a bit more. And this polo Ralph Lauren hoodie is thick with the waffle hood. I've sold these plenty of times before. I'm gonna pick that up. It sells. Here's a Nike shirt, $9.99 with the random logo, not worth it. Neither of these shirts, not worth it. Go to another section, chaps. Not worth it. Prana. Prana is a good hiking brand. They sell it at REI. $4.99. It's lightweight materials. Probably a good pickup. So I think I'm going to pick that one up. Let's see what else. Not good brands. Let's see. Nope. Not worth it. Not worth it. So this Nike shirt is the new style, as you can see right there. Recent style. Good graphic. Look at the price, $9.99. I just can't do it. So passed it up. Another Nike. So I go to the jeans section and I want to show you guys some different jeans. There's a Levi's. Now with Levi's, some sell, some don't. I've showed you in other videos. American Eagle, mall brand, does not sell well for $7.99. All these jeans are $7.99. This is a LL Bean. I'm looking for a flannel line. It's not, so I pass it up. Here's another Levi's. Here's a Levi's 511. It's a slimmer Levi's. It's a pretty good brand. If you can get it for $2, I'd pick it up, but not at $8. I'm not going to buy it. You see, it's $8. Old Navy, no. Let's see, what else? American Eagle. Again, mall brand, doesn't sell well. Found Nike skateboard. That's Nike SB. Has a good following, but if you saw that tag, it's kind of tattered up, so not really worth it for $7.99 in my opinion. Over here, I look at ties as well, and J. Crew tie, this is nice. I'd pick it up for myself, but not good for resale. Here we have a Christian Dior. Ooh, very nice brand, sold at Saks Fifth Avenue. I've looked these up plenty of times. They actually don't resell well unless it's a good looking tie. That tie was not very good looking in my opinion. Come over to some other ties, looking just at the styles real quick. Then I'll look at the brand, want to see what they look like. Not finding anything. A lot of Cole brands over here. Valentino's a good brand, but again, that tie is not worth much. Found this beauty, straight out of 1990. Definitely passed that one up. Nasty in Santa Claus. So I bring you over to the suits. Suits are a tough one because it takes a lot of, you have to take a lot of measurements. It takes a lot of time to list them. This one's a Ralph Lauren suit. It looked very good. It felt good. The material was nice. This one is a J. Crew. Material is linen, pure linen. It's the Ludlow series, which actually sells for pretty good money. So I've sold these in the past in linen. That's worth picking up. So I'm going to go ahead, pick that one up, not the Ralph Lauren. Go over to some more shirts. Got a fake Patagonia, not worth it. Nike, no. Nice polos that are golf, but those brands do not bring good money. Paul Shark, nope. J. Crew, again, it just depends. I just picked up the jacket, but not that shirt. Bonobos is a good brand in certain styles, not that shirt. Here we go. Some more. We found Dockers. Nope, Dockers is not a great brand to pick up. Old Navy, no. Nike, no. This was a couple bucks, $3. I would pick this up, but it's $9.99. It sells for $20, so it's just not worth my time. not going to pick it up. American Eagle, mall brand, does not sell well. And then George, I find a lot of those, do not sell well. Eddie Bauer, mall brand, doesn't sell well. Most of these brands are not good. Columbia, okay brand, but for $7, not worth it. And Cutter Buck, this is a good golf brand, but not worth reselling. Take you over to the shoes section, one of my favorite sections. Very cute, just because, oh, look at these guys. I mean, so cute. For babies, oh my gosh. But I'm not having any more babies, so pass all those.
I don't need them.
All right, I sometimes come over to the golf clubs because golf clubs on Facebook Marketplace can bring really good money. The drivers, the putters, any of the irons, but most of the time there aren't really good ones out. There were none here that were worthwhile. So go over to the pants section. Sorry, it's so close. I zoomed in. Actually, these are the shorts. Those were new with tags. Tommy Hilfiger, but not worth it because Tommy's very oversaturated, so I did not pick those up. Marmot, those are actually a really good brand. They sell at REI, but I saw they had a big giant hole in them. So again, condition, not going to pick those up. And there were a few more brands here, some Nike. Usually I don't even have to look at the brand. There's J. Crew, again, good brand, but not in shorts. They're not going to resell. There's a dime a dozen. A lot of these brands, they're just all over. Every thrift store you go to, they have them, which means they're everywhere. Now, these are a nice pair of Nike shorts. Good style, $3.99. They probably sell for $20. I think they'd probably be a good pickup. I actually leave them there because of the season. I'm not quite ready to pick those up yet, but maybe for someone else, I'll leave them there. All right, I come over to the hats, and right away I saw this FootJoy, dropped it, my bad, Titleist FootJoy hat with the Titleist on the back for 99 cents. It's in clean condition, definitely picking that up. This is a popular brand Lucky hat, different than Lucky brand. And I was going to get it, but it had some condition issues, some like sweating in there. That's kind of nasty. So I'm not picking that up for 99 cents. I don't like messing with bad condition FUBU. So move on from there. Go over to long sleeve shirts. There you go. Aeropostale, new with tags. I'm not picking it up because it's oversaturated and just not worth it for the brand. Here we go. LL Bean. It's good if it's a vintage flannel like these. These will probably sell for $20. They're the flannel material. They're good weight. In the fall, they'll sell quick. Over here, pick up some. That brand used to be very popular. Passing it up. Here's brand new with tags. Greg Norman. It's like $80 or something. But again, those are marked down like 80% at the store to make you feel like you got a good deal. They don't have good resale value. Same here. This is like a Kohl's brand. They mark those down at the store like 80%, make you feel like you get a good deal. They're not worth reselling, so I don't even pick them up new with tags. Keep going down. LL Bean again. If I find a few of those shirts, I'll lot them up and sell them, but not that particular shirt. Keep going. Lucky brand again. Decent, just depends on what the style is. Find the comp. Eddie Bauer. Some Eddie Bauers do well. Here's an Under Armour random hoodie with some random high school around $10. No one's going to buy that for $10. Way overpriced Goodwill. Come on. Gap. No. Duluth is a good company if you can buy the right items, like their jackets, their flannels. They come in very large sizes. Tommy's the same way. If you can get like jackets or pure silk, the larger the size, the better. They sell well. Chaps, not a good brand. Old Navy, not a good brand. Here's another shirt, new with tags. That they sell that at Cabela's. I've seen them. Sells 30 brand new. They usually have markdown sales there. Not worth buying. If it's 100 brand new, maybe. Move on to some more polos. There's Polo Ralph Lauren. Has a thread missing. Didn't get it. Josephine Bank, not worth it. Under Armour, nice polo. If it's $5, I'd get it. It's not. Overpriced. Goodwill, come on. Hager, no. Access, no. Under Armour, again, nice. $10. Forget about it. PGA, nice material on those PGA shirts, but not worth it. Nike with an emblem, no. Puma, I love buying Puma. Great golf brand. I don't know why they put $10 on that shirt. Passing it up. They're just overpriced today. Everything at this Goodwill. So pass that up. All right, so these are the things I picked up at this particular Goodwill. It is a Pinehurst shirt and a pair of Nike golf shorts that were $3. Those sell pretty quick. Titleist hat, those sell for $20 in used condition. Picked it up. They just rolled out this cart when I was leaving. I always like to look at carts they just roll out because you never know what you'll find. This is mostly just baby stuff, kid stuff, so didn't get anything on it. If they had something good, I'd definitely pick it up, take it back up to the register, purchase it, head on my way. Welcome back to Studio A, everybody. In my house, big time in it, with my Waterford crystal glass that I thrifted. Again, brand, important, Waterford. Better resale value than Target brand. I don't actually have anything in here because I don't even drink, but I'll put it down. So today I showed you a lot of brands that don't bring great money in 2023, but there are some that do. You have to pay attention. For example, like there's the Polo Ralph Lauren that was just a regular polo shirt, and then there's one that had the rugby style. The rugby style sells, the style of that brand, compared to just a regular one. Also, the price. Remember some of those Under Armour shirts that cost $10? I'm not gonna pick those up because they only sell for $15 to $20 online. If they were priced at $2 or $3, I would pick those up, and I have many times. But for $10, way overpriced. So again, on the top three things, price is important. Brand and price. Under Armour's a good brand, price wasn't good. I skipped over it. Now, condition. Some of those brands we saw were new with tags, right? But they weren't desirable brands. If they're not desirable brands, even if they're in good condition, new with tags, I'm not gonna pick them up if they're not desirable. The market's flooded, they're already cheap to begin with. It's not worth my time, it's not worth your time. Remember, we're trying to make money in as little time as possible. If you're doing this as a side job, you're doing it after work, you're doing it on the weekends. If you have kids, you know you don't have time. I have kids, I did not have much time. But today I thought I'd show you a lot of the brands that aren't bringing money. People come to me all the time, other resellers out there, you can agree, people come to me all the time and say, hey, I have this, I have that, I have this. Almost 90% of the time, it's not worth reselling. Now, you saw like me going through the thrift store. I mean, I go through thousands of items a week and I only bring home a couple hundred. So I would say maybe 1 or 2% of the items, maybe 3, 4, 5% of the items that I find are worth picking up. And the majority of the items I pick up sell for about $20 to $25 and I yield about $10 to $20 profit. Now, but every once in a while you're thrifting, you're gonna pick up those items that sell for $100 or $80 and you only paid $5. So it evens out, it adds up. And if you do enough, that's how you can make a full-time job out of it like me. I hope you got some pointers today to help you on your resale journey. If you like this, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow so I can reach out to more and more people. And I appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.